other site in the game could see the boxing voice.
BoxingVoice.com live with world-renowned trainer Eric Brown, trainer of course, Paulie Malignaggi, and they're going into this tough task to take on the once undisputed 140-pound champion Danny Swift Garcia. Eric, how's it going today? And just tell us what you think of this matchup for your fighter. In my opinion, it's a great matchup for you guys because Paulie has two key elements that give Danny Garcia a lot of problems: the jab and the movement.
We're good, man. It's a good day out here, and I totally agree with you. I think the two things that bug him the most is somebody with a great jab and somebody with great movement, and Paulie has both of those.
Now, what do you say about his health? Is he looking healthy for today? Not today, but for this fight. Are we going to get 100% Paulie Malignaggi?
No doubt, no doubt. Paulie's working really hard. He's feeling really good. We've had a long, good camp. And, you know, he's very focused and very upbeat for this fight.
Now, obviously, some of his fans are a bit worried because he's been doing a lot of traveling and a lot of commentating inside of what should be his biggest fight thus far. Obviously, Cotto's bigger fighter than Danny Garcia, but that's a long time removed. This is his newest task, and it could really put him back on to the upper echelon of the division if he gets a win.
Yeah, well, Paulie's been working constantly all the way through. Yeah, he's got responsibilities towards his commentary, but it hasn't taken away from his training whatsoever. He's been training straight through, even when he's on the road. So he's in tremendous shape, and we look forward to a great night.
Now, it's a bit cliche to say that you guys are looking for the best version of Danny Garcia, but do you feel that this would be the best version, being as though that he's able to move up to 147, he doesn't have to struggle to make 140? Could he be a bit, I guess, more motivated and more energetic?
It could work for him or against him. It all depends. But we're not really concerned with that as much as we are Paulie doing Paulie. Paulie does Paulie. I think we have a good night.
So what would be, I guess, the mitigating factor for Paulie to get a win? What would he have to do in the ring to secure a win come Saturday night?
Just do what he does and be the boss. You know, outbox this guy and give him a boxing lesson. You know what I mean? And Paulie's made a career out of, you know, fighting the distance and fighting top echelon fighters, and this is no different to him.
Is a bit of the strategy to take Danny into the deep waters? It seems like always around the 9th, 8th round is when he starts to fade a little bit. We've seen it in the Judah fight, and we've seen it in other fights.
Well, you know, everybody fights everybody differently, so we can't always go by what we see in other fights. We can get some hints of what we can expect, but you know, when he's not going to fight them the same way he's going to fight Paulie. So we're going to see how it unfolds, but Paulie's going to go in there and dictate the tempo and the pace and make him adjust to him.
Now, what's your thoughts, I guess, on the addition of Memo, Angel Heredia into the camp of yourself and Paulie? There's been a little bit of negative backlash, but at the same time, we've seen Memo do some great things for certain guys where they did not test positive. I mean, Marquez comes to mind. He looked phenomenal after being with Memo. Could we get a new version of Paulie Malignaggi at this age with the addition of Memo Heredia?
No, Paulie is a workaholic. When he prepares for a fight, he prepares no matter who's with him, and that's not going to change. I don't think. I already know that you don't have anything to worry about as far as him testing positive for anything. Paulie's a professional. He knows what the game is, and he's been a very vocal critic of people that do use performance-enhancing drugs. Paulie's not one of those kind of guys. Paulie's a natural fighter. He relies on his ability and his intelligence, and that's what's going to win him this fight.